Hello YouTube, my name is Elizabeth and welcome back to the Owlery. I'm so excited for the next 2 weeks, you guys. I have an announcement for something that I'm doing with Chloe, which she has already announced on her channel, so if you want a sneak peek at that, definitely go check her out. She'll be linked down below. And I have a super big announcement that I've been teasing to you guys that will be announced on October 15th. So definitely put it on your calendar, write it down. It's going to be an exciting day in BookTube. You're definitely going to know what I'm going to be talking about. You're definitely going to want to know what I'm talking about. I'm so excited. It's a huge project with like 20 plus booktubers, and you're gonna want to know. So anyway, I feel like I need to tell you all of these things right now, but I can't. I have to wait, and it's just not the right time. But as you can tell, I'm like bursting at the seams to give you all of this information, and I'm just so excited to be back recording again. I haven't recorded a video in like over a week. All the videos that I had up last week were pre-recorded. Anyway, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing my weekly wrap-up and my weekend reads TBR, so let's go ahead and get started. The one book that I read this week was Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Raj, and I was pleasantly surprised. I really enjoyed this. I had this on hold as an ebook from my library because I read the first couple of chapters of this a couple months back, and I just couldn't get into it, but I really wanted to read it because I owned this one and the second one, and I just felt like I really needed to give it a shot. So I requested an ebook from my library, and I got it. And while I was away this weekend or this week in Orlando, I decided to read it because ebooks are really convenient when I'm on the go and I'm at my family's house and I can't pick up a physical book. And I read the whole thing in a couple of days. I read 40% of it last night, and I just could not put it down. It was fantastic. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, mostly because I kind of guessed where the ending was going. It was just very, you could tell that that's just what was going to happen. I feel like Sarah Ross should have made it a little bit more mysterious, but there were just so many hints given throughout the book that you just knew that it was going to end that way, I guess. It's really not much of a mystery, but the world and the magic system I think is really interesting. If you're not familiar with this story, Snow Like Ashes follows there are 4 different kingdoms, and each kingdom is, a season. So our main characters here are from winter, and back 16 years ago, winter was taken over by spring, and each king or queen of the seasoned kingdoms has a conduit which kind of gives them magic or makes their magic more powerful. And 16 years ago, winter was taken over by spring. Their queen was killed, and their conduit was broken in half. And a bunch of winterians, I don't know, were taken as slaves by the spring, and there were about 20 plus people who survived and are basically being refugees, and they're trying to win back their kingdom and get their conduit back, and just trying to survive and get their kingdom back from spring. So this was really good. 4 out of 5 stars, like I said. It is a little bit predictable, but I really enjoy how unique it is, and I just thought it was an overall really good book. The first book that I'm going to pick up this weekend is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. Obviously, this is going to be becoming a movie, and so I really want to read it before the movie comes out. And everyone on BookTube loves it, so it's just a done deal. I need to read it. I've been meaning to read it for a while, but Chloe and I decided to have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children be our September book of the month. So we were supposed to be reading it all week, but I'm a little late. I've been really busy. Our live show is October 2nd, I believe. I'll put the date here, but it's at 6 o'clock. It's always on my channel, and we really wanted to read this before the movie comes out, and this is my first time reading it and Chloe's second. So I'm really excited about reading this. I usually enjoy our Once Upon a Read-Along books of the month, so hopefully I like this, and hopefully I can get it done quickly. I am way behind on my Goodreads reading challenge, you guys. Like, it's ridiculous. Then I have 2 options for what to read after I read Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. The first one is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, obviously because Empire of Storms just came out this week and everyone's reading it, and I haven't even read the second one, and I really want to read this series. And my second option is Ice Like Fire by Sarah Rosh. Obviously, I loved Snow Like Ashes, and I'm really interested to find out what happens in the rest of this series. And the third book just came out this week too, I believe, and it's called Frost Like Night. It came out the 20th, and so I think both of these came out on the same, or both of their sequels came out on the same day. And so I need to read them. I think I'm leaning more towards Crown of Midnight because I'm so behind. This I'm only 2 books behind. This one I'm like 4 books behind or something ridiculous like that. Plus I need to read it for my little secret project that I have going on October 15th. Anyway, let me know down in the comments below. Should I read Crown of Midnight or should I read Ice Like Fire? And then I'll just go from there, whatever you guys want me to read. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming to my weekend reads slash weekly wrap up. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!